Yo, what is going on? We are live and direct. It's the Black Business Weekend coming soon, February 4th and 5th. I got a whole crew here today with me, and we are live and direct. So I want you to go ahead and tune on in. We'll give y'all a few seconds to come on up in here. We got some great things happening. We're going to just drop a few nuggets. It's Thursday afternoon. How y'all doing today? What's up, Crystal?
What's up? How's it going?
It's the same game, different day. I mean, we're getting down to the wire. I mean, it's time is ticking. I mean, I'm expecting to see great stuff happening here soon.
Yeah.
I've got Mr. Ronald French from French Investments with us today. How you doing today, Mr. Ronald French?
I'm doing pretty good, and you guys?
Man, we are doing good, man. You're live and direct. You on site? Are you working on a bill right now? Is someone you watching? You watching someone out there working on a house right now? Keeping tabs on everyone?
No, I had to pull over and stop for a minute. I got out of there for the day.
Oh, okay. You cut out a little bit early. Thank you for hanging out with us. And along with that, I've got the founder, the man himself, Mr. John from Cast and Flights. How you doing today, boss? What's up, man?
Man, I'm doing real good, man. The weather's it's getting chilly out there, but man, I'm doing good. Business is good. I have no complaints for this year already, man. I'm just keep it positive all year round.
I feel you on that, man. That's dope. Running the show down there at Cast and Flights, man. What y'all got going tonight?
Oh man, we got I know you probably Gaynell. She's Spilletry. She does the poetry
that works tonight
and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's tonight, starting at 8. She asked to come in and do that. So that's gonna be every first and third Thursday of the month, where they're gonna come in and they're gonna give you a little poetry. They do some little finger snapping or something, whatever they do, rubbing or whatever they do, man. They gonna do it. You know. I've always been wanting to do some type of poetry, something at the spot, man. It kind of fits the bill. So I was just overexcited that she chose to come in there and do it there. I think she has a good little brand going with what she got.
Spilletry, the mouthpiece, is in the house at Cast and Flights tonight. And last but not least, I have Miss Catrice. Right, that kind of rhyme. Last, not least, we got Catrice. Right. Did that rhyme? Did that work?
It works.
We got Graphic Grooves in the house. How you doing today, Miss Catrice?
All is well.
Look at here. Now, we live and direct on Facebook. You know how I like to do it, right? Who all's out there? I want to see some 20s. Y'all drop me some 20s in the chat. I want to see some 20s in the chat because it's all about Black Business Weekend, the 1K by 20, right? So we're looking for 1,000 people to come out and support Shop Local, Shop Black, Small Black Business, February 4th and 5th, $20. Drop me a 20 in the chat. Let me know that you are down with this. And with that being said, Crystal, tell me what's going on in the store today. How we looking? You getting all that inventory racked up and ready to go? All the way to the top of the wall, I see. You got that inventory stacked up.
I am. That's exactly what I've been doing all day. Inventory, making sure everything is neat and organized and in place. So when you all come in, we're going to be ready. Everything is going to be easy access for you to grab, look, go, whatever you want to do in here. I'm making space. I'm rearranging. So it's live up in here. So don't be alarmed when you come in and I move things around. I'm just preparing for Black Business Weekend. So people been coming in like, hey, they don't know where their stuff is. So I moved it.
Look, we're going to have products hanging off the ceiling. Y'all ever been in McGuire's? Any of y'all been in McGuire's? You know, they got the dollar bills all over the place right there, right? All on the wall. Don't touch some dollars in there now. Because if you touch some dollars in there, you're going to jail. Don't go to jail don't catch a felony for touching one of them dollars. Don't even try and write on it, right? That's a misdemeanor, right? But we're going to have products all on the ceiling at JoJo's, and you can touch it, you can grab it, and go straight to the register and check out with it, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm
We
sure
gonna
she's
have
gonna have security on there out there waiting for them.
security gonna be waiting.
That's
You
right.
got to bring your 20 now. You got to bring your 20. You
That's
can't just
it.
grab it and walk out the door.
Right.
I am security. I'm security too.
That's right.
Well,
That's right.
I'm a
So I
woman,
had a
I'm a
question.
woman of many hats. I'm a woman of many hats.
I got you. I had a question now. You know, I don't wear that long hair down my back, but I may need some grease or something. I don't know what I need. Don't let me take this hat off right now. But if I need something, just something for the fellas. I mean, Chris, I see you.
Look,
We
Tell
in
them
the
what you
same
got,
club.
Chris.
We in the
You
club.
got a whole line. Tell them,
the
Crystal.
past couple of weeks, believe it or not, I have had more male customers in JoJo's than females. The male foot traffic has increased dramatically. So, like, I have did a whole
what's up.
inventory list, and majority of it is what my males buy. They in here for do-rags. They love our brushes, no matter what type. It's several different type of brushes that they are very specific about. Hard, soft, medium. I'm like, oh my gosh, I did not know brushes was that serious. So I have to make sure that I cater to each type of what do we call it? Texture, I guess. I don't know. So we have shampoos, conditioners. My male customers are very specific about their skin. So like having 100% black soap. We have multiple beard care lines. And I'm working on adding more. We have clippers, barbicide, stuff to help you clean your clip with. So they come here for the stocking caps because I think you all have to have a color for every outfit. I don't know. So I have red, pink, white, blue, purple. I'm like, come on, man. But you know what? I get it.
That was back in the days.
We have wave hair because we have our men that wear locks. They come in and buy our Jamaican mango and lime, and they also, what else are they buying in here? Oh, the wave care. They're serious about the wave. So look, it's serious in here for the male.
Do you carry any beard oils or anything like that?
Yes, multiple beard oils. Our number one beard line is Debonair Beard Company. That is a line created by a young man in Houston, Texas, and that sells off the shelves. It smells so good. So, like for Valentine's Day, fellas, you definitely want to be in that. It sells very well around Valentine's Day. So the wives come in here and rack up on Debonair Beard Company. So that's really hot right now.
I'll see you tomorrow.
We'll be here. We fully stocked. So come through because it's going to be serious. I don't want it to run out before you come. But I always restock. So.
Now I heard you say something. Didn't you say you have clippers? I used to cut. I cut my own hair, but I don't really cut anybody else's hair anymore. But I got some old antiquated clippers that they starting to short out in the middle of my head, cutting and all that stuff. So I need to.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, I just don't want to get rid of them. And they still cut good, but But you have clippers and stuff for barbers and.
Yeah, so we're building in that area. So the good thing about the male foot traffic increasing is that I get the information that I need. They kind of school me on what is needed. So of course I'm familiar with natural hair products, anything that really braiding or anything like that, weaves and the work wigs. But when it comes to the clipper world, barber world, I am lost. So them coming in has actually helped me to be able to understand what is needed and what you all use. So y'all bear with me. I'm continuing to grow in that area and I'm excited about it.
Hey, Crystal, don't sleep on the bald head men. They got balding clippers too now. They got stuff for bald head men. So try to get those type of clippers too.
You mean y'all don't use razor blades?
I need them. I need them in my life. We're going to hook you up, Crystal. We're going to give you all the stuff.
Yes, let me know what I need and I'll try my best to get it. I have a wish list. So anytime you all give me feedback, I keep this list. And when opportunity presents, I'm like, hey, I got it. I always post about it. I'm like, look, it's here. I got it. I did it. Um,
Dope.
so we looking forward to Black Business Weekend come out and support, because that help us be able to grow in all sections of the store, and we want to be the store. So bigger store, bigger men's section. I want a huge one.
Bet.
I'm
We're gonna hook you
just
up.
glad to see one here, man. I'm really glad to see one here. I'm really happy for you.
Thank
That's
you.
right. We're gonna own this weekend. We're gonna own this store, the community. That's what I'm talking about right now. And then we're gonna expand. I'm excited because I'm seeing growth in our community. I'm seeing us occupying retail spaces. I'm seeing us setting up technology on the web. I'm liking what I'm seeing, and this is great. So if you have a new business, a Black-owned business in the city, in the area, I want you to make sure you go to bantucola.com / I ain't even gonna tell you that. Just go to bantucola.com and click add listing. You'll see the add listing link. Go ahead and add your listing. We do offer free listings for all Black businesses, so make sure you go register. From Pensacola to Panama City, we want you in the directory. We want to know about you, and we want to celebrate you. And with that being said, I want to talk to my sponsors real fast, because I have two gentlemen on this call who are helping to make the Black Business Weekend possible. You know, Mr. Ron and Mr. John. So we got Ron and John, different businesses, different backgrounds, but they were very much so interested in actually making the Black Business Weekend happen. So I'm going to start with Ron. Ron, you're at the top of my screen, so I'm going to pick on you first. So Ron, what made you see the Black Business Weekend as something you wanted to invest in, and actually you saw the information? What got your attention about doing this and wanting to make this weekend happen?
Well, first of all, it's just the simple fact that we have to start doing things. And if we can contribute, we need to. I have a saying to myself all the time: don't ask of the community unless you're willing to give to the community. So we have to do this to progress. And you don't need to go anywhere to make your own city be what you want it to be. So to me, it's just a no-brainer, man. Just try to help where I can and when I can.
Hey, we appreciate you, man. And that's what practicing group economics is. Y'all see me, I'm playing with the background, showing off a little tech here, right? Being a little cool while Ron talking, right? But, I mean, that's what we got to do, right? When we practice group economics, I mean, that's what built Greenwood up, right? That's what built Rosewood up. That's what built Atlanta up, right? That's what built cities up that had great Black economies and populations. And in fact, Pensacola was a model. Booker T wrote in his in a magazine, he wrote in books, and he talked about Pensacola being a model city, right, for the Negro race, right, to look to, right, because of the prominence of Black business that was in this area at one point in time. And we're trying to get back to that, right? We're not stopping, we're not downsizing, we are expanding. Hashtag take risks, hashtag challenge accepted, right? So Ron, thank you, right? Let me publicly thank you for wanting to be a part of this event and helping to make this possible, right? So that we can host events like this and actually practice group economics at scale, because that's what we're doing, right? Yeah, we can get some snaps and some claps for Mr. Ron French, and likewise for Mr. John. Mr. John, talk to me about your thought process and wanting to be a part of this as well, because I mean, you know, you see something happening, I'm sure you're right there on Palafox. You're literally right there. Your business, Cast and Flights, is on Palafox. So tell me what was your thought process?
Man, well, you know, first of all, Chris, thank you for even, I guess, putting this whole thing together. Pensacola, you know, let's just give you your props right now for putting all this thing together, for sure, man. We need it. Pensacola being a hometown of mine, being born and raised, I see a need for a lot of things. And just JoJo, you know, I want to, you know, take my hat off to you too for just doing what you're doing. I mean, this is monumental for us here in Pensacola, because we have so many of us, and I have sisters, I have a mother, I have, you know, cousins that, you know, they like to wear that stuff all down their back and things like that, different colors and stuff like that. And and I said, where y'all going to get your hair from? I started the route. Where you going to get, and where they going is not us. Nobody looks like us where they're going. So when I first heard about it, Chris, it was like, man, that's just dope. And I heard about something like what you did in other cities and then how they made it grow. And I was like, man, I want to be a part of that, because that's us being the first to do things. We had history tells us that Black people had a lot of firsts, and then it got overtaken by a lot of, by other people. But we were the first to do a lot of things, and we continue to make those strides, and we continue to do that. And when it comes down to what JoJo's got going on, it was just something that I definitely wanted to jump on. I wanted to be a part of, just so I could support her. Just being the first Black-owned business down in Palafox Street to owning the first half of the first Black-owned title company. So now we got the first. I'm supportive of the first. Whatever. I'm supportive of all businesses, but if you the first, I want to jump on there and just congratulate you and do that. It was just. I can't say enough about it, man. I think, if it's anything that I could do, like I said, I need to come up here and get some things already. I got 5 things right now that I can think of that I need, a new brush, everything. But yeah. So, man, I just think it's dope, man. It really is. And I like to see it for the city, the city of Pensacola. Let them know that we here. Let them know that we do things, put us on the map.
Right.
Yeah. That's something that I've always noticed. I'm on a couple panels, wealth gap initiatives and dealing with things. And I see a lot of resources out there. And when I see resources and I see pointers, right, they always exclude Northwest Florida. Like, there's no Black people up here. Like, there's no Black programs here, right? Nothing exists, and we're trying to put this stuff on the map. I'm just saying, right? So I'm down with them first, man. So Ron, let me come back up to you real fast. So tell me about your business a little bit. I want to understand your business, your work stream. You're in business for yourself. We're talking to a business owner who is investing in another Black business, who's investing in another Black business, who invests in multiple Black businesses at a retail scale, right? So we're talking Black on Black on Black on Black, right?
That's a lot of Black.
I know that's a lot of Black, right? We might get in trouble for this much Black. We might get in trouble for this in the room, but everyone's welcome to the room. I'm just saying it's a lot of Black right here. But with that being said, Ron, tell me about your business. Tell me about how you feed your family, how you feed yourself. Tell me about this business, French Investments, and what you do.
Well, first of all, I work still. I'm on my way out. I'm phasing my way out of the work world and strictly all the way into my real estate investment business. I buy and sell properties. I'm helping people constantly. I'm offering rent to owns, and this is going to be very important to a lot of people coming forward now. As you're noticing that the rent world is very, very crucial right now as far as housing. Rent to own is going to be the way to go for a lot of people, because now you have apartment complexes, even homeowners checking your credit very, very hard. And if you don't have a 650 or 640, you're not getting into a home. You're not getting into an apartment. This is the way it's going right now. Or they're asking for astronomical down payments and high rent. With the rent to own, you can kind of bypass the credit part because you're coming with the down payment. I know a lot of people say that rent to own don't work and things like that. It depends on who you work with. It depends on who writes your contract. The way I structure these contracts is very simple. I just had a couple just refinance less than 2 months ago that was in a rent to own situation with us. They were in it for a year and a half. They took the remaining balance of the house to the bank, got it refinanced. In the process of doing that, they were working on their credit, got their credit up to a good point, took care of their debt to income ratio so they could get this home. And now they're in it, free and clear. They're paying the mortgage on it to the bank now, which is what you want to see. We have to start thinking this way. I do a number of things. I do a number of things. Like I can help a lot of you people right now that's in foreclosure, in forbearance, or in getting ready to lose your home right now. You're sitting there not knowing whether you're going to be in your home the next 2 or 3 months. And then you want to wait to the last minute when the bank is ready to take the house and start reaching out for help. There's ways to save that home and save your credit. You may not be able to stay in the home anymore, but can keep your credit intact. I can buy these homes from you. I know how to do this thing. And then I can offer it back to someone rent to own, where we can start owning our own properties. My main goal is to get downtown where they're buying all of these lots and properties from people. Is get myself in there. Yes, I may have to do business with them, but eventually I can fix it where I can say, hey, no, we're going to build some homes here. And I don't like using the term low income and all of that stuff. We're going to build some homes, but we're going to make them accessible for people that have a normal job. You know, some of these homes downtown now are going for $500,000 to $1 million, man. The average person can't afford that. You got California, New York, all of those people coming here buying up property. And the homeless thing is nationwide. It's not just here. I hear everybody say it's just Pensacola. You can go anywhere. Atlanta, right now, people are being put out the door. Homeless. Yeah. It's everywhere. But we got to start focusing on things, man, differently. Put the rims up. I hate to say it. Put the new cars up. I still drive around in a cash paid car. I don't have a brand new car. It's not important to me. You can't come to me and say you want to live in a 4-bedroom out in Cantonment and you want to pay $750 a month. That's not going to happen. The $700 and $800 days for rent is over with. It's over with. I don't care where you go. It's over with. We got to come to the table with money and be ready to do things.
I feel you. So, Ron, how do people, if someone's in that scenario, they're either in process of maybe losing their house, the bank is sending them notices, you know, something like that has happened. How do they get in contact with you to get that deal?
It's very, very simple. Just go to my website, www.iwillgetitdone.com. It'll ask you to fill out a short form. It takes you less than 30 seconds to put your phone number, your name, and your email address. I will get back to you within 24 hours. All I ask for you to do, be honest when you call me and talk to me, tell me things, because I'm going to find out anyway once I start digging and getting into this thing. Just give me the information up front where I can try to help you before it's too late. A closed mouth can't be helped. Not fed, it can't be helped.
I feel you. I feel you. That's dope, man. I'm glad that you're able to help people solve hard problems, right? Because that's what it is. When you've dug yourself in a hole, or you find yourself, even if you haven't dug yourself in a hole, but you find yourself between a rock and a hard spot because your job, your employer, something changed, and you find yourself in that position, know that French Investments is right there and can help you out. And just like they are helping us out with Black Business Weekend, they can help you out of your scenario and put you in a good position. I'm glad my credit's all right now, because I sure don't want to deal with that. I moved twice and I don't plan on moving no more. But I mean, if someone offered me a crazy amount, I'm going to have to go and we'll figure it out on the other side.
Yes, sir.
I'm just saying.
I wish I had known you before I lost my first home. I wouldn't have lost it. I would have had the person that was in my home out, and we could have had that real conversation.
I work in all 50 states. I'm helping a person out right now in Memphis, Tennessee. A homeowner in Memphis, Tennessee right now. I'm helping them.
Oh, wow.
Everything is private. You don't have to worry about being put on social media or anything like that. Drop the pride. You got a family to think about. You can rebound. You can pick yourself back up and start all over. Let somebody help you.
That's dope. That's dope. And while we're at it, if you're watching live right now, thank you so much. do me a favor. I want you to drop a 20 in the chat because you know it's about Black Business Weekend. 1K by 20, right? Drop that 20 in the chat. Let me know you're down. Let me know you're going to swing by February 4th or 5th. I would love to see a lot of y'all come out for the grand opening. Right, we're going to do it in the middle of the day, so it's right on your lunch break on Friday, February 4th. Come on out. Drop a 20 in the chat. Just let me know. Just 20. Did I say 20? Okay, I said it. Now, with that being said, I wanna flip on over and I want to talk back with my man John here real fast. John, you run and own Cass and Flights, like a hot spot. Excuse me. Let me get it right. Cass and Flights Wine Tasting Bar. Let me say the whole title out there. Cass and Flights Wine Tasting Bar. Right? Yeah, you know the one. Y'all know the one. And you're downtown on Palafox Street. Tell me about Cass and Flights. Tell me the history. How did this come about? What was the story behind Cass and Flights?
Man, I don't know if we got enough time for that. Honestly. But I try to give you the short version of it, bro. Cass and Flights, it originated maybe about 12 years ago, actually, in my mind, of something that I wanted to bring to Pensacola when I used to live in Orlando. And I moved back here in 2010, and I tried to open one up then, and I knew where I wanted to go because I understood the business of it. So I wanted to get downtown, and it was really nowhere for me to go. It was all kind of saturated at that time, and things were expensive, and I was still putting the plan together. But I knew if I had got a spot, I probably would have went on ahead and did it. But I'm gonna tell you first off that God, you may be on your time, but God has time. You're on God's time. So me trying to open it back then, it may not have worked as well as it's working right now. Even though through a pandemic and everything like that, it was a different time downtown back then. So a couple years go by, life happens and stuff like that. You have some kids and things like that. You move on, and then luckily in 2018. I was able to find, a lot of things were available. A lot of spots were available downtown. A lot of leasing things were going on back in 2018. And I just stumbled upon the location, and Quint Studer he was building in Southtown down there at the time. And he had his leasing office where Cass and Flights is. And, it was next door he had half of Cass and Flights. Next door was a little open space, and I saw it, and so I just kind of inquired about it. And I went in and looked at it. The guy said, "No, when they leave out, you get all of this." So it wasn't just half of it right there; it was all of it. So I said, "Oh, I could do some things." I wanted to make something more like a lounge, something where you can come in and enjoy yourself and stuff like that, kind of family friendly. And in 2018, I pulled it together. I had somebody that was in business with me and is no longer in business with me anymore. But, that's just kind of how business works sometimes. And, I opened up, and, we started out with just wine. And then, I got my liquor license, and then we introduced the liquor, and then I opened up the little the food portion of it where I could serve food and stuff like that on that side. So it was definitely I feel like it's grown a lot in the past 3.5 years. It'll be 4 years that we've been open in June, and it doesn't even seem like that. A couple years went by, like 20 went by, and 2021 kind of flew by, and I'm like, man, is it 4? It's actually going to be 4 years.
Wow.
So, after that, and then the community came together. When you think about opening a business, and my type of business it is you have to be somewhere where you get a lot of foot traffic. You got to be somewhere where you got to have a lot of people in and out the doors inquiring about the business. So the downtown actually just worked better for that. And, plus when people come to Pensacola, they like to come downtown and walk the streets and stuff like that. So it was all a premeditated type of thing as far as finding a location. Yeah. And so then, we're here now, and, going on 4 years, things are getting better as far as being in business for me. A lot of people are still supportive. which I really, really appreciate. And they just love it. I feel like Cask and Flights is now a pillar in Pensacola. Like, they would miss it if it wasn't here. You know, like it's people. I hear about people just, oh, I heard about that place. I heard about, you know, where you can go and get wine, you know, out of a vending machine or something like that. It's just some of the things that they say. And, you know, it excites me to hear that people still talking about it and they still excited about it. So the business part of it is challenged. I didn't come from a bar industry. I just had, I had a dream. You know, I had a dream of wanting to do something for the community. And on the wine side, I started drinking wine in 04, 03, and now here we are with a wine room, with a wine tasting room.
That's dope, man. That's amazing. So dope.
Yeah,
that
you
is
went
so
from
dope.
Drinking it to actually owning it.
Oh, I like this. Let me just own the place where it comes through at.
That's true. I mean, you know, you start drinking, and I tell everybody, I mean, wine, you know, it's not intimidating. You know, if you like sweet wines, you drink sweet wines. If you like dry wines, you drink dry wines. We don't want to, you know, make it all snobby and stuff like that. We want to make it real easy for people to come in and drink and enjoy yourself.
That's good, man. That's good. And so while we're sitting here chatting, I noticed that Crystal probably went to go help a customer. Oh, there she goes. She popped right back up. I mean, look at this. She just, as soon as I mention her name, she just show up on the screen like, I'm here. I'm talking. I'm here. Right. I'm rocking with y'all. So Crystal, what's happening at the store right now? Tell me what's on sale right now? What's happening at the store right now?
So right now, we have on sale what was it, Catrice?
Go ahead. You were muted earlier.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought you said something. So we have our 24-inch pre-stretched hair. It's 3 times wool. It's like waterproof braiding hair. Right now, that is 40% off. So come and get that. We do run a weekly sale, and I don't think a lot of people know this, but weekly, every Wednesday, our synthetic wigs are about one get one. So if you're a wig wearer or you just like to have them on hand, Wednesday is the day to come to JoJo's. So that is our normal weekly sale, and it'll be a lot more sales coming up soon, just so we can get you out some new products. For the most part, you know, my customers, they stay consistent. You know, they're like, look, this is what I use, this is what I need, but I want to try some of the newer stuff, okay? We're going to have some new lines that's coming into the store, and we want you out to broaden your horizon. I'm not going to encourage you to use anything that I don't use. For the most part, a lot of the products in the store ain't here because I use them, because this is where, you know, I have been shopping at my own store, and that matters. So if I don't have something in my store, I will travel outside of Pensacola and buy at another Black store. That's just how dedicated I am to making sure that we put our footprint in the beauty industry. I refuse to support anybody else, and I am one that sacrifices. So look, I have pride. I will go like tore down before I patronize someone else. So yes, that's the sale that we have now. So if this is the time to do it, this is a new type of braiding hair. Y'all not really familiar with it, so we do 40% off, so you all can try it. And like I said, broaden your horizon. We in Pensacola, we go to the beach, we in the water. This hair is waterproof. Come on. So
stock up now,
yeah,
beach
that's
season
what we got going right now.
I mean, it's been hot, right? I mean, we were at, what, 60 degrees earlier today. I mean, it's cold now. And it won't be 40% off forever.
Right. Right.
Because when the beach season get here, it's going to be 40% plus. You're going to pay that full retail price. You're going to pay that full retail.
Yeah, right.
No discount for you. Pay that regular price. But right now, you can get it. Go ahead and get it and put it in your closet.
Save it for something.
Save it and put it in your closet and just break it out on everyone. Be like, boom.
Yes.
Speaking of braiding hair, Crystal, I heard you just talked to the braiders for the braider battle at the Black Business Weekend, and we're going to have a conversation with them
Yes,
coming up. You want to give us a hint about this
yes,
battle that we got coming up? I say a battle, but it's like a versus, a showcase, and there's cash. There's cash prize money to be given to these braiders who are going to do their thing.
yes, 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 absolutely. So I'm not going to hint at who we have chosen to be in the competition. It's still a secret. We have four really good candidates that's really serious about their craft. They're very popular in the city. They're in demand right now, and these four are about to come up to JoJo's and battle it out for the crown to be branded the best in Pensacola. So we're really excited about it. They're excited about it. I know, as you can see, Chris is excited. So it's serious. So we kind of going to let them get their client in the chair and just let them freestyle, and we're just going to document it and just sit there and enjoy the creativity of these four beautiful Black women. I'm so excited to be able to show their work. So make sure you all come out. The Braider Battle will be on February the 5th. So that's going to be the Saturday of Black Business Weekend. And it's going to start sharply at, I think, help me out, Chris, is it 12:15?
Somewhere right around in there. 12 o'clock, the battle will begin.
Okay. Chris, how you not going to know sharply? I said sharply now. Sharply. So
Sharply.
look, we're going to post that. And I've been making several posts about it. Yeah. Sharply-ish. I like that. So we're going to start on time. So make sure you all are here. And also, we got some really good judges. Oh my gosh, I'm excited about the judges too. So, and I think the judges are just excited. We got a huge response about the braid battle. It's looking like Pensacola like braiding battle. So we definitely want to make sure that in the future that we implement these type battles. We got a huge response for it. So be looking out for that.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that.
It's a great way for these stylists
to dominate the hair
industry, right? Because there's no real loser, right? They get to showcase their style and talent, right? And the judges are going to pick a winner, but in all actuality, right, you might not agree with the judge. You might be like, nah, I like what that girl did. I need her number. I need her contact info, and we gonna have all of that info for you. We're gonna be live streaming this too. Y'all think we playing? This is gonna be a thing. This is gonna be a thing, and we're gonna be doing this stuff on the real for real, right?
So what about the barbers? Is there anything on the barbers at all yet?
I can't put that news out there. I am waiting on confirmation. If I can get this one confirmation, we can talk about it next week. If I don't get this confirmation, I can't talk about it. I can't talk about it just yet. I don't want to promise nothing that may or may not be what it is. So we're going to leave that alone. But Catrice, while I got your attention, since Crystal is answering the phone, because she's working, she's running her store. This is a small Black business, y'all. She wears multiple hats. Catrice,
yes, she does.
How's your day? How's the graphic world going? Thank you for being a partner of this platform.
Thank you for letting me be a partner. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm very honored that you actually chose me to be a part of this event so that I can help it get out there. I'm going to tell you that I've been really militant about being a part of this event and making sure that I tell as many of us as possible, because I'm really I'm so into trying to help my people get ahead, and this is just a part of it. So I'm really excited about that. The graphic world is doing its thing. I made some real serious goals this year and put some plans in action. And I have to be honest with you, God is good. I walked away with another client today. So my plan is working. It's doing what it's supposed to do. And so for me, I do graphic design and marketing. And I do business planning, graphic design, marketing, and I also do social media marketing. All the stuff that you see that is, and I'm going to go ahead and pat myself on the back. All the stuff that you see for Bantu Cola, for the 100, the Black Business Weekend, that's all my work. So if you've seen the postcards, if you've seen any of the flyers, if you've seen anything that we have that's going out, most of that stuff that you see going out is me. And I'm really proud of that. You know, because it for me, I love what I do, and when you love what you do, that the passion that's behind it is where you're going to see it come through. So I'm thankful that I had the opportunity, and I've been given a platform where I can, you know, showcase my work through Bantu Cola. So I really appreciate that. But yeah, graphic design is doing its thing. Web design is doing its thing. I build websites. I'm really thankful for having the opportunity to come in and go behind the scenes and do certain things with you again, Chris. But just having that platform it means everything to me. So yeah, all is well.
Dope. So Ron, I see you getting a little dark on me, man. You're getting a little dark on me. You hiding out in the sunset, watching the sunset. So we don't hold the people too long. I don't want you to fade out and we lose you in the tech world, right? We lose you and you never come back.
That's right.
Tell me one more time, how do people get a hold of you? How do people what do you want people to know about Fritch Investments? And tell the people how to get a hold of you.
Well, first of all, know that Fritch Investments is working with the community and giving back to the community. I may not boast and talk about a lot of things, but I do a lot of things behind the doors, and I try to keep it that way right now. But if you need to get in contact with me, if you're facing a divorce, you're running behind on your mortgage payments, you owe back taxes on your property, you just want to sell it, it's raggedy, you can't afford to fix it, just go to my website, www.iwillgetitdone.com, fill out the short form, and I'll get back to you guys. I promise you I'll get back to you. If I can't help you, I won't hurt you. That's for sure. I will tell you straightforward, I can't do nothing for you. This is out of my reach. You've let it go too far. I don't know what I can do. But if I can help you, I really will.
Dope. I appreciate it. Y'all support Ron because Ron is supporting the community. Not only is he doing work in the community, he's supporting the businesses that are in the community. He's supporting Bantu Cola. And by supporting Bantu Cola and the Black Business Weekend, he's supporting Crystal at JoJo's Beauty Supply. Thank you again, Mr. Ron. John, tell the people.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Wait, Chris.
And I'll be to see you tomorrow.
What's up, Crystal?
Okay. I have a question. I have questions for John Ron. I don't want them to escape. Okay, so John, one of the things that I have gotten good and a lot of knowledge in is leasing commercial property. So if I came to you and I said, hey, how do I get into that? Do you give guidance on owning commercial property? Right now, for the most part, the leasing agencies will give you like the option of only a triple net lease, which means you're responsible for everything within the unit. So they're only responsible for structural. So not only do you pay all the bills in your space, if any repairs is needed, like if your HVAC system, plumbing, electrical, responsible for everything. So as a business owner, when you're leasing this type of space, you know, you have to make sure that you put money aside for just in case, you know, I have a plumbing, the store floods, you know, because you are responsible for it. So to me, I'm like, I'm spending all this money and repairing their property for them basically for, so it may think, I'm like, how do I own this type of property? You know, is that possible for someone like, or do you have to be like rich to be able to commercial property like this? Like, I'm just wondering, is it possible for a person like little old me to own a shopping center?
I think that's for you, Ron. I don't know if she was talking. She said my name, but I think she meant. I
Oh
think she
no,
was talking
John.
about me.
No, Ron. My bad, John. But I'm coming back to you. I have a question for you too.
You get like them elderlies. Just give a person a name and call them that.
Just throw a name on somebody.
They rhyme.
Sound like my grandpa.
John. It rhymes.
Yeah.
It does
No,
not.
a lot of times you can find commercial leases that give you the option to buy it. The main thing is do your due diligence before you go into it. Meaning, make sure everything is operable. Make sure it's turnkey ready, so you can get at least 6 months or 7 months going before you have to start dumping money into it. Like even when I do rent-to-own properties, I try to make sure I go in and redo everything that's possibly wrong. So when I give it to the person, it's turnkey ready. Now, I can't help that if a central air unit go out in 6 months. But my thing to you is start saving. Give yourself that 6 months where if something do break down, you can go ahead and fix it. But try to find you something where they take a portion of your rent and put it towards the principal of the property. So within a couple years, you can go to a bank and say, hey, I've put X amount of dollars into this. I'm ready to purchase this building. You got your financial receipts, get you a good accountant, make sure all your stuff line up so you can present this stuff to the finance company, the bank, or whatever. There are private lenders out there. You don't always got to deal with the bank. Yeah, you might pay a little bit higher interest rate, but it's different ways to get things done, man. A whole lot of different ways. And number one, quit thinking you're just little old you.
Okay.
It's not just little old you.
I'm trying. Chris, I'm working on this.
Speak it into existence.
Stop it, Chris.
All right. I'll stop.
I'm gonna own some. Yes, I'm definitely gonna work. I'm gonna own me some commercial property just because I see how profitable it is. So I definitely want to. I'm going to get into it eventually.
I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, so the real.
I'm sorry. I need to say this. I'm gonna be honest with you. Every time I drive by a vacant building, I think about you. I think about the possibilities
Because
of
I'm
what
gonna own
could
it.
happen.
That's right.
There are
Because I'm
buildings-
gonna buy it.
That's right. So
And if y'all are interested in owning a JoJo's
Yes,
franchise,
Mhm.
reach out to Crystal because you can get a franchise and actually go put it in that
Yeah.
building. If you own a building
Yes.
and you want a business
Yes.
for it, you can franchise JoJo's and put it right there, put it to work. All right. Whose
Yes.
phone is that? Crystal, is that your phone?
That's my phone here. It'll stop.
Some cricket phones, I told you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So John, tell me, what do you want the people to know about Cast and Flights? And I know you own another business, and we're actually gonna bring that up too. If you want to talk about that tonight, you can, and we can go into it. But tell me about what do you want the people to know about Cast and Flights, some things you got coming up, and how to get in contact with you.
Yeah, man. So this year, we're just highlighting a lot of things that we did last year. Last year was kind of our come back after COVID to see how things were going. But this year, we're really going to highlight some things, some stuff that I want to try to push for. I got some of those goals out there that I want to do. One thing that I'm excited about is I wanted to get more in touch with my people that come in and Cast and Flights on a VIP level. So I developed POUR, which is spelled POUR, and it's my subscription club where you get bottles, you get discounts, you get private events, you get invited to those, you get special treatment because it's your birthday. POUR may send you a gift card to go eat out somewhere, or may send you a bottle, liquor and wine. It's not like a wine club because you get liquor and wine depending on the subscription you choose. But that's a membership, and you also have a Facebook group that you're privy to. Not everybody can see that group. It's a private group. So just connecting on with some VIP members on another level, to where I can just kind of pour into them a little bit more with what Cask and Flights does and what Cask and Flights can bring. I was talking to CJ earlier this month about doing something and taking a trip somewhere, either to like a distillery or something like that, or to a winery.
Oh, that would be
just
dope.
Taking like a bus trip or something like that to try to do. I know I'm putting my things out there on the World Wide Web, but I'm just speaking it. So it's a lot of things like that I want to kind of get and put in fluorescence, to where I can start doing more things with wine, more things with tastings and stuff like that. But that's one thing that Cask and Flights has going on right now. And you can get in, you can get into one of the subscription clubs for $25. That'll get you a bottle. That'll get you the discounts. Yeah, $25. You can get you a bottle a month, and you can get your discounts.
$25 a month, or is that $25?
It's a month. Just $25 a month. You get a bottle a month, and you get the wine bottle a month. And it's not the wine that you see that are in there. These are different. So my Pour Club members, they get different treatment. They get a little bit more special treatment. So those bottles, so those bottles that are in there now, you don't get those bottles. You get more choice bottles, and you get more treatment. So you get the 10% discount on anything. So anytime you come in there and you want to load your card or something like that, you get 10% off of that. You get a charcuterie board a month. Yeah, I mean, you get a charcuterie board a month. So you come in, you get your meat and cheese board a month and all that stuff, and it's for $25. It's well worth it. And then on another tier, you get it's a $99 subscription, but that's where you get a wine bottle, and then you may get 1 month you get a wine bottle, next month you get a spirit bottle. And these are, like I say, choice bottles. So for $99, you're not getting the same bottle as a $25 membership gets. You're getting a higher tier bottle there, and then you get the spirit, you get a medium charcuterie board, and you also get you get the 10% off the discount, and then you also get 25% off of the we do I'm starting to do a wine tasting dinner every quarter. So that's where you pay you pay a certain amount, and you come in and eat, and it'll be themed. It's just, you've seen some of the events that I've done and some of the things that we've done. So it's definitely gonna be dope. So I'm gearing up for that, for our first wine tasting dinner. But all in all, like, even I didn't even mention this, for the Pour members, I have a blind tasting coming up. I don't know if anybody's been or went to a blind tasting. That's where you're trying to guess the varietal. Like, you got some experts, or you got some people that say they're experts out there with wine, or drinking bourbons and whiskeys and stuff like that. And so we're gonna put them to the test. We're gonna do a blind tasting, and it's a tasting with wine and whiskey. So we're gonna do that, and that's this Tuesday. Yeah, he's shaking his head. That's this Tuesday. So and that's a free event for Pour members. So this is like, these are some of the events that I'm giving for free for the Pour members, just to engage with them and let them know. Now, if you're not a Pour member, it's $20. So why not get a free taste and get your bottle, get your charcuterie board, get your discount for $25.
The meat and cheese is the $25 by itself.
Exactly. So it's one of those things, but that's my baby. I call it my baby because that's where I can just, me specifically, engage with my members and my people there that are in my group and my membership. Now, I also started a wine and wellness thing. I know you probably, some of you guys have probably seen that. So that's where, after COVID, I was trying to get some people back active. I'm active in the gym. I like to work out and stuff like that. So I was like, after COVID, people need to get up and get moving again. So wine and wellness is where, I hooked up with Larry LB. You probably know him. He's one of the fitness trainers around. And I hooked
Larry
up
Maintain.
Yeah. And I hooked up with Chris. He's another trainer, licensed trainer here. And man, they at two different gyms, so they bring their culture together. I don't do anything with that part of it, with the training part. I'm the wine and the feeding. So after you do a little workout, you come back and you get a little nourishment, you get a little food and stuff like that. And you can drink wine if you like, but most people just have the mimosas because it's in the morning. So and they just it's another way to engage and let people feel a little healthier side and educate them on some things and build those brothers up, because they do a lot of things in the community as well, and do something downtown. So I have that's the Wine and Wellness Boot Camp, and then I have the Wine and Wellness Yoga. So this Saturday, which is the day after tomorrow, we have Wine and Wellness Yoga, and that's inside of Cask and Flight.
In 2 days, right?
2 days. You got the two up. Yeah, in 2 days. So now you got Wine and Wellness Boot Camp and you got Wine and Wellness Yoga. So I hooked up with another young lady, and she's since had to take a step back, but she's hooked me up with some more yoga instructors. And I mean, I tell you, you work out, but when you do yoga, it's a whole nother workout. If you've done it, it's not where we're gonna be. It's a basic class, it's yoga 1-on-1, but you can move at your own pace. But when you do yoga, it's different than just working out. It's different than you have to hold those poses and stretches and stuff like that, man. And your body ain't been there in a while. It's real. So, I'm excited about that. So the Wine and Wellness, and then I also have a podcast. I'm taking some books out of I guess some little stories out of everybody's book. So Wine and Wellness podcast is where we talk about the wellness side. We drink a little wine and we talk about the wellness side of healthier living. I bring people on, like I've had therapists come on, I've had physical trainers come on, I've had even religious people come on and talk about the holistic part about wellness, especially after COVID, things that people may be going through. I've had 9 episodes. So this year I'm trying to maybe do it more like a show. So I'm maybe inviting some people in to kind of, we drink some wine, we do more like a show, we talk to them and engage with them and talk about the healthier side of the wellness side of living, and just kind of, congregate there for a little bit and then promote the wellness people's business. Like they have the drip bar, the oxygen bar and stuff like that. A couple people down there, even the cannabis living. I've had a cannabis person on the site, a cannabis lady on the site, man, and she's doing some good things. It's all about wellness. So, wherever you can get that from. And and then the regular things that we got going on at Cask and Flights, man. We got the on Wednesdays it's Man Cave Wednesday, so the men come down and they get the perks that day, which is when you load money on a wine cart, we give you $50. If you load 50 on, we give you 50. So that's the perks of that, and then it's $2 off the beer for the guys, and then we have our happy hours, and then the ladies, same thing, is the card match with Ladies Day, which is Thursdays, which is tonight. Fridays is Froze Friday, and we also have DJ Spine coming in late night, around 8 o'clock, and he's spinning on the 7 and 8s. Yeah, the ones and twos. He's spinning up until about 12 o'clock. So they having a good time. And Saturdays is more like a regular day. Where we just doing just opening the bar, letting people come in, and we do specials. Sundays is Sundays. We just kind of come in. You can do some things on Sundays too. Mondays we close. So we're pretty much just Tuesday through
Sunday.
Yeah.
Hey, where can we get that podcast at, John?
Man, that podcast is on my YouTube channel. So Cask and Flights has a YouTube channel out there. Cask and Flights Wine Tasting Room. Just go on there and subscribe to it. You can see the back, our past episodes leading up to it. So now I'm getting my equipment ready, Chris. I had some brothers kind of help me get my equipment ready because I didn't have any cameras or anything. We was going off old phone for a minute, and I'm like,
bro, you knew you could have called me, but I guess I was always busy, so that's my fault too. So. Well,
Chris, you got a lot going on, man, and I didn't want to bog you down with this podcast little thing, and you got you showing up at Sanders Beach bringing you gotta when you show up. It's not.
Yeah. If you call me, now, I'm coming.
I know. Hey, Crystal.
So I have a question. So I don't eat meat. I pretty do like a plant-based diet or whatever.
Okay.
So how is it being somebody like me at Cast and Flights? I went on there, I looked at the menu, I was like, oh, John, there's nothing there. So what do you have in there? Now, word on the street is you do have something in there for me.
That's the word on the street. So you are you vegan?
Okay, so I'm not necessarily. I eat like a vegan, but I'm not a vegan. I mean, I don't care anything about. Well, I'm not gonna put that out there because we don't live, but I basically eat like a vegan. So let's just leave it like no dairy, no eggs, no meat.
Okay.
I'm not gonna choke you out because you wore fur or something like that. I don't care if you wear fur. But
so you're
I just like
eating any bread or anything like that? Are you eating bread?
Oh yeah, I eat bread.
Eat bread?
No dairy, no eggs, no meat.
No dairy. So we do have some plant-based burgers that are there.
Okay.
We do sell some plant-based burgers that are there. And we can dress it all up nice. They're actually pretty good. They actually come from a guy. He has a salsa. He has his own salsa, and his name is Tony Teja salsa. We've had it in there. He has a queso dip. He's got a mango salsa that's really nice. But he makes this plant-based burger, and we get it from them. And I would say that because you don't eat dairy, so just a cheese board wouldn't work. I got to get more vegan friendly food in there. That's what I need to do. But yeah, so that's that. And then you have, your wine side. So wine, I have at the moment, I don't have any vegan friendly wine in there.
Really?
So it's going to have some things in there that's going to be, have some.
She'll be all right.
Some things.
She'll be all right.
Yeah, I was thinking, you'd be okay. It's all grapes.
Yeah, I mean that's what wine is, right? It's all grapes, right?
It's just grapes,
Yeah, it's just grapes. That's it.
Yeah.
So that's all she need to know is grapes.
Yeah. Another thing I was gonna say is that I'm working on bringing back my lunch menu. So we're gonna start, doing lunch. I'm pushing for February 1st, opening up, doing lunch again. And I'm gonna try it out for maybe the first 3 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday type of deal, and see how it goes and how it grows, and then maybe we could do some Tuesday through Sunday things. And it's a staffing issue mostly. Everybody's in the restaurant industry is going through some staffing problems, trying to get enough staff and keeping staff and working them out. But yeah,
I understand.
Yes, she does. That's why she's working full time, triple time over right now.
I see.
Hey, look, y'all, we've been on this thing for an hour.
It's okay.
And so
I'm sorry. There's two things we got to do. We got a giveaway, first thing, and then I need to give a shout out to somebody.
Okay, what you got? Go ahead, Catrice. Who you got a shout out to?
I want to give a shout out to Royalty Boutique. They signed on to Bantu Cola today. They became an official Bantu Cola directory person. Business, so I'm excited about that. Guys, check them out on Michigan Avenue. They have a lot of really nice stuff, and they're turning up over there. So check them out on Michigan Avenue. Royalty Boutique has got some things in there for the ladies and the men, and even children.
Dope. Shout out to Royalty Boutique. Do we have a giveaway
you guys
tonight?
are gonna do huh?
Do we have a giveaway tonight, Crystal? Did we lose Crystal?
We can't hear you, baby girl.
Okay, sorry, y'all. I was still on mute. So last week we mentioned that we were going to do a giveaway of the Honey Pot product. So this is the actual feminine care line, and we're going to give away of one of the washes and the wipes. So this is one of the first accounts that I got when I opened the store. I mean, it was no furniture. It was nothing in here. I started build out. I called them. I was like, hey, I have a store now. I want the honey pot in my store. And it is a company that I have supported for years. Number one, I ended up buying it because I found out that it was a Black-owned company. So, of course, I was like, hey, I'm going to start using this whether I needed it or not. But then I used it and I liked it. So the issue that I was having is once I liked it, the regular stores would not keep it stocked. So I was like, oh, this definitely have to be in my store because like I mentioned earlier, most things that I use are in this store. So it's still one of the hottest selling lines in the store. People come here for the honey pot. It is what it is. So that is the giveaway that we're doing today because we just on this roll of making sure that we do giveaways on our hottest selling items, and this is one of them.
Dope. So y'all know the drill, right? If you don't know and you want to get in this giveaway, you need to go to Eventbrite registration. So you can go on Facebook to the event, the Black Business Weekend. You can get your tickets. I say buy, but they're free, right? The tickets are free, right? You just got to register because numbers mean something. You know what I'm saying? And if you go and register, then it puts you in the system with Eventbrite. Or you can go to bantucola.com/BBW. That's BANTUCOLA.com/BBW. And when you do that, it will take you to the page where you can click the participants to register. And when you register, it takes you right to Eventbrite. Now, when you register on Eventbrite, that's where we're pulling names from. So if you're not on Eventbrite registered, I can't pull your name. There's some of y'all on LinkedIn. Shout out to y'all. We appreciate y'all for registering there. There's some of y'all who've registered on other platforms, right, where we have the event posted at. But if you're not in the Eventbrite system, I can't pull your name. So you got to go to the Eventbrite link. Just search for Black Business Weekend JoJo's. You'll find it, get registered, and you're good to go. Well, once you do that, you're in the system and I can pull your name and I can give you something, right? So I'm pulling up Eventbrite right now and I'm looking for something and somebody to give away to. Now, something else I've got something for the guys coming up next. So I got the next giveaway. In fact, it can be a date night. It can be for two bros. It could be for two ladies, technically. But this is something specifically that the guys can say, oh, I'm in on that, right? I can't tell you what it is right now. Let me get these tickets. Let me find these tickets and find this name and pull this random name out this hat list real fast. So while we're waiting, I want to see, there's a couple of y'all watching. Can y'all do me a favor and go ahead and share this out? And I'm looking for a couple of 20s to show up in the chat. I love to see when the 20s show up in the chat, because when the 20s show up in the chat, I get hyped. That makes me want to stay on longer. And that means y'all are down with us. And when y'all are down with us, we know we got y'all. I hope y'all got us, because we out here trying to do it and be a part of the big thing now. Let's see here. Where are these tickets at? Why are you not showing me my tickets? There we go. And we're going for the registration. And we're looking at all the names that are in here registered. Now, if it's a guy's name registered, I guess he can give this to one of the ladies in his life. I don't know. What's y'all thoughts on that?
Yes. I mean, I don't look, I don't want to be responsible for the reaction, but look, it's a good deal.
That's true. That's true.
Somebody give me the $100.
Baby, you need this.
Hi.
Hey, look, there's mama them.
I'm doing pretty good.
I'm sorry, y'all. It's taking me a minute to pull this up. So while I'm pulling this up, let me give our sponsors another second to shout out what they got going. French, anything else you want to tell the people?
Hey, just one last thing. I do pay for referrals, man.
Oh, that's right.
I'll tell you this. I had a guy make over $15,000 with me last year, just referring people to me for homes that I put under contract. And once I got them together and sold them and moved them, I paid him for the referral. He made over 15 grand. He made enough money off me that I got a 1099.
Yeah, right.
Oh, snap.
Oh yeah.
Wow. I want to be one of those recipients.
So, how do we get on that referral tracking list? I gotta sign up and get a referral tracking number.
No, just like I said, send them my way. All they got to do is tell me, hey, Chris Hendricks sent me to you, said you could help me out, or I got a house that I need to sell. Chris sent me your way, blah, blah, blah. Once I get it together and move on it, once we close and get it sold, or I'll take it and keep it myself, I'll disperse funds.
Dope. So if you're watching this broadcast right now, go see Ron French and say Chris sent you.
www.iwillgetitdone.com.
That's it right there. Pensacola, Chris sent you right now. Go now. Go ahead and fill it out. Chris sent you. JoJo's didn't send you. Graphic Grooves didn't send you. Cast and Flight didn't send you. Chris sent you. That's right. All right, so I'm failing at this ticket registration piece. I am failing miserable right now. It is not letting me in to go see what I want to see. Crystal, don't kill me. I'm sorry. I forgot about the giveaway tonight, and I was pulling the system up, and it's just going slow as all get up. I know we've been on here forever. So let's do this.
Next week.
What time does she open?
10 o'clock, I think.
Okay.
10 o'clock, I think.
I'll be there bright and early.
Tuesday through Saturday.
Okay.
Bright and early. All right, we gon'. All right, I'm gonna give y'all one more day to go register, and me and Crystal gonna come back live, and we're gonna give the honey pot away. I'm gonna give you one more day to register because this system is kicking my butt right now. I can't get in and get the tickets pulled up to pull a random name. So what I want y'all to do is to go register on Eventbrite. Look for Black Business Weekend at JoJo's. You find that, you register on Eventbrite, or just go to bantucola.com/BBW. You'll be able to click the participation link, the registration link. It'll take you right over to Eventbrite. You can go register. I'm going to give you one more day. One more day to register, and we're going to pull names tomorrow.
Hey, Chris, I got one more thing.
What you got?
Hey, we got a beauty salon. We got the wine tasting bar. We got a cigar bar. All we need now is a pool room. I just need a pool room, and I'm good.
I like it.
So there's a barber shop that has a pool room right there. I met him this week also.
We need a straight pool room, and we good to go, man.
Okay.
So it don't need to be a barber shop and a pool room. It just needs to be a pool room.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm talking about, John?
I know exactly what you mean.
So, with that being said,
I have one more thing to say also.
Okay, go ahead.
I have one more thing to say. Anybody need to get your taxes done? Please go and see these people. They are Black owned.
We got another Black-owned business we shouting out tonight.
Black-owned business. Yes.
They need to go register for the advanced link profile on Pensacola so I can promote them.
Right.
Absolutely. Because
it's tax season time. It's tax season. So go to bantucola.com and get that advanced package so we can actually add you to the social media rotation. All right, with that being said, let's get on up out of here, y'all. Thank you so much for your time. Sponsors, Ron, John, I appreciate you so much for pouring and investing into this vision of creating a group economic scenario. And when we solve this problem of group economics at scale, it will carry over into other things we do. I'm looking for some rappers and some poets who want to speak on group economics. I'm looking for some actors who want to put together some movies on group economics. I'm looking for some businesses who want to practice group economics at a high degree, right? I'm looking to own a few things. So let's do it. On that note, we're going to sign on out. Y'all have a good night.
Y'all take care. God bless, man. Be blessed.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.